Sylvia Browne was a self-proclaimed psychic who claimed an ability to see into the past, present, and future. Born in Kansas City in 1936, she claimed her powers were revealed to her when she was 5 years old. Encouraged by her grandmother, who also claimed psychic powers, Browne began conducting fortune-telling sessions for friends and neighbors. By the early 1970s, she was making a living through giving psychic readings and using tarot cards. As her popularity spread, she began to write books about her visions, many of which went on to become bestsellers. Soon she gained support through appearances on television, such as on shows like Larry King Live, and then as a regular guest on The Montel Williams Show. This exposure gave her a far wider audience, and she subsequently made much of her regular income from television viewers who would contact her, paying each $700 a time for a 30-minute telephone reading. It was during her regular appearances on The Montel Williams Show that Browne began making frequent claims concerning unsolved crimes, missing persons, and murder investigations. She claimed to have helped various police departments find murder suspects and locate missing victims. According to Browne, the accuracy rate of her predictions in such cases was around 90%. She was involved in some way or other in 115 criminal cases, making predictions and psychically describing events, but in truth her accuracy rate turned out always to be zero. Law enforcement officials, as well as family members, often admitted, after Browne's involvement in cases, that she played no useful part and contributed nothing. Often the only outcome from Browne's involvement was an invoice, as she would demand payment from families of the victims, and even charge some police departments $400 a time for her help. There are a number of well-known cases when Browne got things horribly wrong, adding to the pain and suffering of families. She told the grandmother of Opal Jo Jennings that the abducted 6-year-old was sold into slavery. Jennings' remains were eventually recovered, and examination revealed that the young girl had died shortly after her abduction. Browne made a similar claim to the family of missing person Holly Grusin, claiming that Holly had become a drug addict and had ran away to Los Angeles to work as a stripper. Holly's mother spent years visiting the strip clubs of LA in search of her daughter, until she herself died in 2003. A few years after her mother's death, Holly's remains were discovered, and it was established that she had in fact died 4 years before Browne's psychic vision. She never worked as a drug-addicted stripper. Another prediction involved Browne telling parents of missing 11-year-old Sean Hornbeck that he had been kidnapped and was now dead. Sean was discovered alive 5 years later. In a similar case, Browne told the mother of kidnapping victim Amanda Berry that her daughter was not alive and that she had drowned naked, with her clothes tossed into garbage. Berry's mother died 2 years after Browne's claims, believing her daughter had been killed. Berry was later found alive. On one appearance on Larry King Live, Browne was asked if she knew when she was going to die. "Yes," she replied, "when I am 88. She died in November 2013, at the age of 77.